In this video, we're going to try out a color changing heat sensitive dye. Stay tuned. Let's see if this works. Hey everybody, welcome back to Local Love. It's Amanda. I bet you're all going, what is she doing with her hair all down and a towel around her neck? Well, today we have some fun. All right, so what are we doing today? Today we're doing my hair. So I got some of this, and hopefully the glare isn't there so that you guys can see it a little bit. And basically it is called, and I got two of them, they're the same, and it's called HOZONE. It's warm hair cream is what they call it, but as you can see, it's going to change from this color to this color. All right, so it's a thermogenic hair color, or I'm sorry, thermochromic is what they call it. I've heard it either way. Not sure how good this is going to be, guys, because there's not even directions on here. Went to look it up, couldn't find directions on it. I've done my hair enough times, I think we're going to be okay. It just basically gives you an idea. It says product features: temperature sensitive, discoloration, it's mild without stimulation, easy to clean and take care of. So this is supposed to be semi-permanent. Well, we'll see. Some of these other ones that I've used, as you can see, I still have some remnants of other colors in here. These are just my colors that I've had and I've layered. I know I look a little cotton candy right now. We got some pink, we got some purple, we got some blue. And the blue almost looks like seafoam green at this point. It's so light. But because I have white hair, the color just sticks to my hair. So I'm hoping that this will be a little more permanent and that it actually does change. Well, you know, if I'm from inside where I'm cool and then come outside when it's like sunny, I want to see it change. That would be awesome. But if it doesn't, I needed to dye my hair anyway, so it's all good. So let's just see here what we're looking at. I just want to make sure. Purple turning pink on my finger. Guess that's a good sign. We're just gonna, yeah, we'll do that for now. I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna wear gloves, guys, but I can't find the gloves, so that's just where we're at today. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure, yep, that's easy and ready to pull off. So this one's actually ready to go. So yeah, we're gonna put this on my hair. I don't know if I have enough with these two tubes to do the whole thing. So I'm probably gonna focus on this top layer first, just in case, and then maybe I'll do something cool underneath later on. So no gloves, we're just gonna have purple and pink hands for a while. So we're just, when it comes out of the tube, it looks purple and turned pink as soon as it hit my hand. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually. So let's just get started and see. Oh yeah, see, as soon as you put it on there, it starts changing. Now I kind of doubt this is gonna last for very long, but you know, we'll give it a go. Why not? Let's give it a try. What do we got to lose at this point? My hair, oh, it's warm. There's not a whole lot in here, I don't think, so we're not getting far in this, guys. I think I'm gonna focus on this front part and see how far we can take it, and hopefully we'll have enough to at least do 2 long pieces in the front. Maybe that's the way to go, I don't know, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Worst case scenario, I'll have some streaks of purple and pink in my hair here and there, but already I can see it changing. When it hits my skin, it turns pink. So I'd say that at least it is definitely thermochromic. So that's interesting. Now I won't be looking quite as much directly at you guys because of course I'm using the camera to actually see. Wow, don't tell me I'm out already, because I will be very, very upset. As in completely upset. There we go. And see, it kind of went on pink. Interesting. And then the longer it sat there, the more purple it got. So that'll be interesting anyway. It hopefully will last me at least a little while. And we'll see what happens from there, you know? What can you do? You can only hope and dream. And I like to experiment with my hair, so it's fine if it doesn't turn out quite like we planned. We just dyed another color, right? That's the joy of white hair. I can kind of go with any color I want, really. Oh, and it's raining. All right, guys, so here we go. We're gonna do this on the quick mode. because it's starting to rain outside on top of everything else. I picked the perfect day to film, didn't I? Oh well, that's what I get for waiting until later in the day. Welcome to Florida. What else can you do? All right, let's see what we can do here. So that's as far as we got with tube 1, guys. That is everything out of this tube, and believe me, I have tried. Well, maybe I can get a little more, actually. Haha. Couple little drops. I think we're done, though. I think I need to get this area back here. And it may not go all the way to my roots, but I think I will have some interesting hair for a little bit. Now this, I really don't think this is going to last long, but we shall see. Sorry if it's a dark picture out here right now. It's kind of in between rainstorms, so probably not my best time to decide to film, but you know, I wanted to get my hair done today and I wanted you guys to be there for it. So there you go. That's all we can hope for. As much weather as we can get. There we go. All right, it's got little stickers to keep it sealed. At least there's that. All right, so we're gonna just kind of dump it like this and do our best. Here we go, bottle number 2. Let's see what happens. Honestly, I should put it all back here and see if I can move any of this back to this other hair. Might help. Might not. Who knows? I think it did, though. I think it helped a little bit. I have way too much hair and definitely not enough product. That's a shame. We're going to try to squeeze some of it out to that back area. That's how I do it anyway. Maybe that's not right. I'm sure that all the hairdressers in the land right now are cringing. Sometimes you got to work with what you got. Hey everybody, and we're back. We just went in front of the air conditioner with my hair care done. It really didn't change a whole lot in my hair. Obviously I had this little patch here and some blue in the top already, but yeah, it's a little kind of lavendery or kind of a light periwinkle blue, but yesterday it was working. I don't know if I can get it to work in this moment, but we're gonna give it a little try to see if it'll go to kind of a pink. Now it was showing like a pretty light pink, like, see if it works. If it did, I can barely tell. But it did work. I tried it in the shower because that made a lot of sense, going from cold water to hot water and that kind of thing. Now here's the thing. I realize this is going to be very, very, very temporary because I've been duped. This product, once you go back online and you look at it, even though the bottles say hair care cream, and if you search permanent thermochromic hair stuff, it will say, you know, that this is a great product for it. Here's the issue. When you go back online, it now shows it's a wax. So I think this is meant to be a temporary thing that you put in your hair, because I know that I did keep it in my hair for quite some time, and so I probably will keep a little bit of it in there, just simply because my hair just kind of keeps all the colors. And I don't know if you can tell, it barely changed, but it did change to almost a white again because the pink is just so pale. Yeah, so it's changing slightly. I don't know if I put my hand up here if it'll do anything, but we're gonna see. Because that patch was already there, so it won't change completely. Although it looks more purple. It was more pink a minute ago. See this, there's the pink part that was in there before. Now it's looking pretty purple over here. See if we can get it to do anything different here. To me, it looks darker. I don't know. Maybe you guys can see it. Maybe you guys can't. Anyway, it's a subtle situation. I can tell you that. It's not going to be like boom. It's not going to be like the pictures online, which I kind of already figured it wouldn't be. Yeah, see, that seems to have gotten a little lighter. But at any rate, so it's a temporary wax that you put in your hair, not a hair dye. Even though it says on it hair, you know, hair cream, hair warming cream. Okay, that's my mistake. I thought that it was a dye because that's what I looked up and that's what it gave me. But what it is actually is a wax that you put in your hair so that you can temporarily get that. And I can tell you that because I kept it in my hair so long yesterday before I washed my hair, it was changing when I touched it. It was a nice bright kind of a dark purple, but not like too dark. It was kind of a smoky purple. And then when you touched it, the pink was kind of a light cotton candy pink. Very light though, very pale, very pastel pink. So it's not like what they show you. And so if you're looking for a temporary solution, it'll be awesome. Now, like I said, I do think that my hair will hold on to this for longer because I have white hair. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna see if I can find some of the ones that actually do a more permanent change. See, this looks more pink again. See that? It was really purple before. Now it's turning pink again. Let's see if we can make it change again. So there are some traits still going on. I can tell you that because when I stood in front of the air conditioner, the bottom part of my hair went kind of a pale blue, even though it's supposed to be like a navy blue. So I don't know. Let's see if this does anything because my hand's pretty warm. See, now it went back to more of a purple again instead of being a bright pink. I think maybe I'm just playing fooling tricks on my eyes. I don't know. Either way, I think it's pretty neat. Next time, if I'd have known, I would have just used it for a temporary situation. So as a temporary thing, awesome, very cool. You could, definitely put it in your hair and use it for a night out and just have some hair color changing, or day out in this case, because you want the heat to change the hair color. It would be neat to have it like the beach, I think. Something like that would be really cool. Get out of your air-conditioned car, walk towards the beach, and your hair is changing. So that's what I'm picturing. I knew it would be subtle. I didn't think it would be nearly what they're showing online. So while there are tiny, minute differences, like my hair down here was pretty white. I mean, it was pretty white. Now it's kind of a pale blue, like periwinkle almost. This up here was already here and it was pink and purple, but down here it had pretty much all but faded out. So let me just see here if we can get anything to happen to this. Very, very light, very, very minor if it changed at all. So yeah, it's a temporary thing, kind of cool to play around with, but don't expect a permanent solution. And probably my better bet is to find a salon that does it. They do have permanent ones, or at least semi-permanent. Maybe they're not permanent, that are a lot better than this. And I can tell you that getting your products from China, not always the best. Not always a great idea. I just thought it would be fun and that you guys would maybe want to see it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, or if you know a place that has a more permanent solution, or you've tried one that's a little better, or maybe does a more permanent job. Let me know. I don't want the wax. I don't want a temporary thing that I put in my hair for one night. I want something that's going to last me at least a few weeks, maybe even a month or two. Usually when somebody's product says it's going to last me, a month, somebody else's will say it's going to wash out in 4 weeks or something. Mine's usually there for at least double that. So because of the white hair, it just kind of sucks it up and keeps it. But yeah, I mean, if you remember seeing my hair before, you can definitely see that there are some color pigmentations in there now. So maybe it is supposed to be a dye, but if so, I don't know why they're calling it a wax online now. So very, very weird, because that's not what I saw when I looked at it. But then again, I probably missed it. I'm not always the most conscientious of that. So at any rate, I think it's pretty cool. And if it lasts longer, great. If it doesn't, I wasn't expecting an outcome that would be really good anyway. I kind of assumed it was going to be trash, so this is a lot better than I thought it would be. I kind of like the color. I mean, it's sort of a lavender. And honestly, 2 bottles with all this hair was not enough. So if you guys have a lot of hair and you want to use that product, if you're going to use it as like just, oh, I'm going to put a stripe in my hair, great. But if you're looking to do your whole head, you're going to need 3 or 4 bottles if you have long hair. Obviously, I got almost there. I think 1 more bottle would have been enough. So 3 bottles, or 3, they're not bottles, they're like cream tubes. But 3 things of it would have been enough to do my entire head for sure. But I didn't know it was temporary as that. It said semi-permanent, I thought. So that is my mistake. All right, guys, well, thank you for tuning in and checking it out. And I'm sorry I didn't get any pictures of it while it was still in my hair, you know, where I could play with it and show you how it changed. But when you put it in as a full product, it is a noticeable difference. When I came out of the shower, for example, my roots and all up by my head was like a baby pink. And there was a lot more purple in here at that time. But yeah. So it was all pink up by my hairline. Everything was like baby pink up here. And because, you know, warm turned it to pink. And everything else was kind of a lilac. And so kind of crazy. And as my hair dried, the pink went away. So it's pretty funny. And for a while I was able to get it to change. But it is harder to see in this light. So I don't think that we're going to get it to do that unless, well, that did change because that was pretty purple before. So yeah, it's just not a very light, or it's not a very dark pink. So you really can't hardly tell that it's changed. But there was a little more blue in my hair a minute ago. So interesting anyway. It was a fun experiment, and maybe we'll try something else fun. Maybe I'll use something else to dye my hair. Why not? This hair is pretty resilient, and I've put it through a few things, but it kind of has a mind of its own, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thank you guys, as always, for following us here at Local Love. We hope you enjoy our stuff. If so, please give us a like on this video. Please give us a comment, guys. We love to hear from you guys, and we want to hear it down below, so give us a comment. And if you like what we're doing, just subscribe. We love it. There's about 80% of you out there watching me right now, talking to you, that aren't subscribed. Be kind. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. Even if you don't watch any more of our videos, it'd be the kind thing to do. We appreciate it. It'll certainly help us out. And we're going to work real hard to bring you guys some cool stuff this year. So thank you again, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.